Hello everybody and welcome to a little bit of a different video. We're gonna be testing some things out so that you don't have to. I've set up multiple different things to test whether blue ice or packed ice is better. So that is the goal here today. We're trying to figure out what is better. And so ignore all that. This is my testing world, so I just have random contraptions everywhere. But basically, I've set up a timer here. It will, as soon as I hit the pressure plates with the boat, it will shoot across as far as it can down, and then at the other end there's a pressure plate that will lock all of the repeaters so that the light stops, basically. And they're identical, so the speeds are the exact same. Nothing's ticked. They're literally the exact same. I just cloned them with the /clone command. It's pretty cool, although wish they would add a few features. Anyways, here we go. I'm just holding down W. This is literally the most accurate test you could probably get. So as soon as I hit it, okay, that was a weird glitch. It stopped right there. Now, if we want to test the blue ice, we'll see how they compare the speeds. So if you're thinking about making a ice road to get from point A to point B in the nether or anywhere really, is blue ice going to be more viable or not? And okay, so as you can see here, it is a tiny bit faster. Now the point that I'm going to bring up here is that this stuff is rare, man. Like, it's not rare, but if you don't have icebergs around you, then it's going to be really hard to get this stuff. And not only that, but it doesn't spawn as an entire iceberg. It's only in the bottoms of icebergs, and that's sometimes. So this stuff is pretty rare. So I'm not sure if that little tiny amount of speed difference right there, because it was pretty much the same, but this one's just a tad bit faster. Of course, I could have made these longer and whatnot, and they probably would have grown further and further apart, but I think this is a good enough test to show you that it's not like extremely quick. I thought, when I heard that this was coming out, I thought it was going to be like super speed. But anyways, let's take a trip in here to our snowball. Why is that in there? I don't know why that's in there. And we're going to do an item test. So, what ice will make the item slide the furthest? Oh, and stop there. Now if we line ourselves up here, throw it at the same spot. It looks like the blue ice takes the lead. Now, I have tested this before, and that is basically the same exact results I've gotten over and over. So, it will slide a bit more for items, but not a ton. Definitely not a ton. And for the next test, we're going to enter our cave here. Cool. And we've got the player test. So, will you slide more on blue ice or packed ice? Let's find out. Got a slime launcher type thing here. Just line ourselves up. I'm pressing D, or S, sorry, so that I'm all the way up against the slime block. And okay, so if we look straight down, we landed about the second pixel to the second to last block. So the second to last pixel. Now if we do this one, we're not going to slide as far. See? Well, it's very, very close. Like, barely noticeable, but it is a couple pixels. Now, if you don't believe me, I can show you again so that you have more proof. This stuff is not as good as I was hoping it would be. It is still cool, and the texture's pretty cool, but it's not as slippery, I guess you could say. So that was basically the same exact test result, by the way. Not touching the snow or anything, and there we are. So it's only a couple pixels difference. But yeah, that is going to conclude our test. So it's up to you now to decide whether or not you want blue ice or packed ice in your world. For me, I'm only going to use packed ice because it's way easier to get. Also, this blue ice does not mine instantly, so that is a bit frustrating. But other than that, you could mix in like every other one a piece of blue ice. That might work. It might be cool that way. But yeah, for me at least, I'm only going to be using packed ice. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and check out my survival series. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Lots of building and stuff. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!